Hello, everybody. Today we're talking about inspiring your boyfriend to propose to you. Okay, and what is the best way to do it? All right, so I'm actually answering a question from one of my followers. So you know who you are. What to do if you are in a committed relationship and this man isn't stepping up. Okay. And even if you are circular dating, but it's longer than 6 months or longer than a year, this tip is for you, okay? Because women have a biological clock. Women have, we have our desires, and a guy doesn't need longer than a year to decide if he is capable to get married. Some men are simply not there yet. Yeah, so some men simply are financially unstable, emotionally unstable, and they are uncommittable. So this is how you figure out if this man is actually available for marriage. And if he isn't, you don't even want to be waiting longer than a year. All right. And this will also inspire him to step up. Okay. So again, I had clients who have been circular dating even longer than a year and the guy did step up, or women who have been in a boyfriend and girlfriend relationship for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and the man doesn't step up. Okay, and let's assume that your relationship with your boyfriend or with the man that you're circular dating for a long time is healthy and you're actually happy. Then what you do is you give him an ultimatum and refuse to meet him. It's simple as that. You don't nag, you don't push him, you don't demand a ring. You simply tell him, I'm no longer willing to meet you until you're willing to propose. And I know in the first reaction, this might feel counterintuitive, as so many things are in this whole dating thing. Because, if you talk to your girlfriend, to your mom, probably nagging, pushing, demanding would work. But with a man, it never works. This will even push this man away, because demanding, nagging, pushing, explaining is chasing him. And a man doesn't want to be chased. He wants to chase you. So when you tell him, I'm unavailable to meet you from now on, if we are not engaged, then if he's available, if he loves you, he will step up. I've seen this so many times with my private clients. And if he doesn't step up, then you know that he isn't available. Then you know that he would never step up anyway. So then you can thank yourself that you save some time, because you better figure this out after 1 year than after 3 years. And you better figure this out after 3 years and after 5 years, all right? A man doesn't need longer than a year to figure things out if he's available or not. Okay? So this is what you do. And my one follower also asked me, what about me opening the relationship and start circular dating? Most of the times, what I've noticed with my private clients is that doesn't work either, because the woman who is in a committed relationship, she is committed to this man, and she would not feel good. I mean, imagine you are in a committed relationship and you start circular dating now. And if somebody else proposes, you would feel most likely that, oh, somebody else proposed, but I'm not interested. Why? Because you are committed with your hormones, with your body, with your brain to this one guy. And I know how loyal women can be. So that's why circular dating isn't always the answer. Yeah. In this scenario, if you're already dating somebody for a long time, or if you are in a committed boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, this ultimatum literally is the best thing you can do. And the man will very often be angry, maybe even blame you, walk away, and threaten you to never see you again. And then what you do is you stay calm, you act like a lady, you stay grounded, you just keep saying to him, I'm just not available to meeting you anymore until we are engaged. That's it. And you allow him the space. You allow him up to 8 weeks. And after that, if he still didn't come up with his proposal, then you start, then you seriously start dating others. Okay. And this is also going to guarantee you that your hormones detach from him. So this 8 weeks, it's, you have this hope that he comes back. That's why you will not feel too bad. But at the same time, you completely disagree to any meetings. You don't meet him, you don't hang out with him. And this way, for this 8 weeks, your body and your hormones kind of detach from him. So if he doesn't step up, you will not be so much hurt, if this makes sense. But it is a long time. And you can only do this if you're completely ready to lose him, because sometimes, you're risking losing him. And you can only do this if you're so grounded, if your own, self-love. And I'm just saying this isn't easy. So if you really are in this situation, I highly recommend you having a coach that holds this container for you. Okay. That helps you with the emotions, that helps you with going through this process. Because, if the guy comes and start blaming you, like, how dare you pressure me, this and this and this, or if you just simply miss him, it's not easy. Okay. So this is one thing. And the other thing I'd like to share is, even with other bigger issues that are non-negotiable for you. Okay, so let's say that you really want to be provided for, but the man is not available for that. You can use this tactic to also, kind of set the boundary. Okay, so if you want your man to provide for you, let's say you are even engaged and he doesn't provide, he doesn't pay any bills, then as soon you're ready to lose him, like when you're ready to lose him, this thing becomes non-negotiable. You're like, I have to have this in a relationship or I'm out. Because if you actually don't care, maybe you are like very affluent yourself and you literally don't care, then it's okay. All right. So I'm having overflowing of income too, but it's just something that I really love to have from a man. So for me, it's a non-negotiable. You decide what it is about the money providing part for you, but if it's really non-negotiable, you simply, leave. Okay. And at the end, this is just a general advice, because I just saw women doing it oftentimes so wrong, just getting into circular dating and making even a huge mess with their own relationship, because they just don't know how to set the boundary properly and how to hold the space. And then, like, even if you did break up the things, Oh, another thought I have. So oftentimes women break up the relationship instead of requiring what they want. Like, they want a ring, they want engagement, they want to be married, they want to be provided for, they want whatever you can just imagine. If you don't know how to require things, and if you don't learn how to ask for what you want without demanding it, usually what happens, women get so angry, frustrated at some point, and just so sick and tired of this relationship, they will just break it. And it's sad, because this guy maybe is available for that. But as long you keep nagging, you keep asking for that, you keep demanding, he will not do it, because you're chasing him. And a masculine man doesn't want to be chased. he's like, yeah, like you're asking me for money all the time. Yeah, you are asking me for marriage. Like, no, I'm not gonna do this because I don't like to be chased. This is how he thinks. Okay, so that's why we have to like require this instead of destroying the relationship. And then when you know how to require whatever you desire from him and he doesn't step up, then you can break the relationship knowing that you did everything that was in your power to actually, you know, inspire him to step up, because sometimes people are just not available for certain things and we can't do anything about it. All right. And so again, if you're in this scenario, it's always it's a topic, especially if you're in a committed relationship or if you're dating somebody long term. It always depends on your private situation. How is the relationship dynamic? So I really highly recommend you to reach out to me for a free love assessment call, or even to work longer with me, because when you work with somebody who's trained in this area, a professional, then you will just avoid making mistakes and you will just avoid breaking the relationship, and you can just have access to so much knowledge, and you will just save yourself so much time and actually get to your goal. Because if you kept repeating a certain pattern for years, maybe you keep asking and nagging for whatever you want and you never get it, okay, then there is time, then that's the time to do something else. And again, as much as I love sharing with you here on this video, what you can do, implementing it, embodying those tips, is a complete different story. Okay. And this is something that you learn in one-on-one coaching, because this is one-on-one coaching helps you with embodiment and implementation. Okay. So if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up, share with anybody that might need this, with a girlfriend who is stuck in a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship and she keeps complaining and nagging, and the guy is like, yeah, whatever, I'm not doing this. Okay, and if you are in this situation, if you need my support, then feel free to reach out to me, or you can even send a question. Then I might do a video about this, and this might help other women too. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I see you